Daniel, you got the latest update for us.
Yeah, usually we do get the latest advisories in just a little bit before 1 o'clock, and it's now a major hurricane, so it's a Category 3. It's not really that surprising. We expected it to intensify. The pressure was dropping. It's looking better organized on satellite, but just to see it now, it's continuing to strengthen. So this is 1 a.m. advisory, winds 115 miles per hour now. And again, further strengthening is expected. So let's take it full and just kind of show you what's going on here. There hasn't been too much of a change in the shift in the track with this advisory, but the hurricane hunters did find that it has strengthened into that major hurricane. And so just when you read this wording from the National Hurricane Center, life-threatening storm surge, potentially catastrophic wind damage, and flooding rainfall expected to impact the northern Gulf Coast beginning this morning. Really puts it into perspective what we're about to be dealing with, what damage is, inevitably about to be done to parts of our coast and then further inland as we continue to see this system moving toward the northwest, 15 miles per hour. So the intensity remains the same in that it's expected to have winds of 130 miles per hour as we get into Sunday morning. And so that is a Category 4. So more strengthening through these early morning hours. You can see the landfall point still looking like it's right near Port Fourchon, right near Grand Isle. Just on the east side of that is where you would see the worst impacts. And then it's spreading further inland. It's still going across parts of Lafourche to St. James, Category 2 hurricane, 100 mile per hour winds, higher gusts than that. So that's going to impact right next door, St. John the Baptist Parish. You got St. Charles right there, Jefferson, Orleans. Hurricane force winds, I think we're going to see those across the city through the afternoon and evening. So a wide area and a wide time frame that you're going to see some very dangerous conditions for those who did not evacuate, especially those outside of levee protection. That's my biggest worry, that 10 to 15 foot storm surge as the system roars on shore. As we look down toward, as I mentioned, there is still some uncertainty. I do want to point that out of where the center could go. I mean, there's still that uncertainty that it could be even more toward the east. It includes Buras. It goes even further toward the west of Houma into lower parts of Terrebonne Parish. And so as we watch this get closer, we'll see this cone shrink. But for now, it's been kind of set up in this kind of general area here. And so that will determine the impact. Say this shifts more toward the east, well, then your winds are going to be even higher for the New Orleans metro area, for Kenner, heading into New Orleans east. Venetian Isles, those areas that are outside of levee protection around Lake Bourne, Old Shell Beach, down toward Lafitte. Those areas would see the greatest impacts. But right now it's got the center, going right through, say, the Raceland area, just toward the east of Thibodaux and Houma and Dulac. And so with that being the case, that east side again is the worst part as it moves just toward the east of Baton Rouge. So areas like Livingston Parish, Tangipahoa Parish, I mean, even into St. Tammany, Washington, and along the Mississippi Gulf Coast, everyone is going to see some impacts from this. It doesn't matter if you're a little bit further away from the center. We're all going to see this flooding threat shaping up as the system moves in. So again, it's still, the guidance is a little bit more on the eastern side of where they're clustered up. Some still want to take this a little bit back toward the west. And as I mentioned, what I want to check, showing winds of 40 miles per hour, the hurricane force winds. I haven't gotten a chance to really look completely over this latest advisory, and so I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything there. And yeah, it's the same. Hurricane force winds still extend outward of 40 miles. From the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outward of up to 140 miles. So that's what we are looking at. I did want to check out some wind speeds right now because as Fletcher mentioned, he felt like it was getting a little breezier. And so at least up toward the lakefront, we have sustained winds 24 miles per hour right now. You can see some over 10 from Kenner to Belle Chase, Galliano, Buras, and along the Mississippi Gulf Coast. And so that's where we are seeing those wind speeds now really starting to pick up, gusting to 37 miles per hour at the lakefront, 31 at Buras. And so that is going to continue to increase as we head into the morning and going into the afternoon. So we'll see, and you see how these winds are coming in out of the east. And so that is what is going to be bringing a lot of that water on shore, at least through these early morning hours. We're already starting to see some rainfall as well down toward the mouth of the river where those yellows and oranges are. That's some heavier rain. Along the Mississippi Gulf Coast, you had one little wave moving through. Just a few isolated showers now, but you have more rain as you see some of this rain just toward the south of the Florida Panhandle. That's moving toward the northwest. So those areas along the Florida Panhandle into southern Alabama are going to see some heavy rain. And then where we see a lot of the action really starting to pick up is along the mouth of the river, heading up toward Buras. You're going to start to see a little bit more rain. Love the Buras area. Me and my dad go fishing out there a lot and hoping to be able to do that real soon, just kind of not in this summer heat. But we'll see this heavy rainfall moving in. Grand Isle, of course, a big concern where we're watching that potential for the center to move in. You're starting to see some light shower activity moving in, and that heavier rain will continue to pick up as we head through these morning hours. Starting to see the eye now on our radar, and so we'll continue to watch this moving off toward the northwest, heading for our Louisiana coast. So let's time it out for you here, what we can expect. These are wind gusts along with it, just so we can track that along with the rainfall that's moving in. As we get toward the 6 o'clock hour, look down toward the coast. Port Fourchon, Boothville, 55-mile-per-hour wind gust, and look how quickly that picks up as the northern eye wall starts to move in near Port Fourchon, 112-mile-per-hour wind gust. You're up to 66 over towards Boothville. It's picking up, say, Galliano, Golden Meadow, the cutoff area. Your winds are gusting to 60 miles per hour. This is 10 a.m. So not much prep time left as we go through the overnight hours into throughout the rest of the morning. You see 50-mile-per-hour winds Houma to the lakefront. That's going to continue to pick up. You see those winds still in the triple digits down toward the coast. And so this is an extended period of time of some high winds, some torrential downpours, flooding, and storm surge. So unfortunately, a very dangerous situation going to continue to unfold as we head through this Sunday. Gina, Stella.